Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode we started day 2 of our investigation. I couldn't decide at the end of the last episode, do we finish the hotel or do we go to Engard's place? I could be wrong, but I feel like searching this hotel is going to take a lot longer. So maybe we can just knock out feeding the cat, and I'm sure we're going to find some sort of clue here, too. Engard. Oh, mansion. All right, never mind. Maybe I was wrong. Sure is dark. I'll go turn on the light. Whoa. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Okay. How impractical is that motorcycle? Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo, the kitty cat. Shoo. So I guess this is Shoo. Oh, a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Tee. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me? What? 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 Oh my God. Maya is in this house, isn't she? Also, how do we not recognize... Oh, wait. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Engard's lawyer. We're lawyers. The masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes? Ah, it is a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Come on, did you even try? Again, how do we not recognize this guy from earlier? Because he came and told Maya that there was a phone call. Did he have the monocle then? Maybe not. Although I feel like... I feel like if that's enough to throw you off, then I don't even know. Oh my God. So Maya... I have so many thoughts swirling in my head. So Maya's in this house. It would make sense with the giant TV. Well, no, there's a thing for misimpacts. Maybe not. I don't know. Was Andrew's mentor and Karita's manager killed herself 2 years ago. So why would her picture be here? Okay. Maybe I don't have as good a grasp on this as I thought, but there's something here. And that is definitely... Maya's kidnapper, which leads me to believe that she's here. Nice to meet you. Wait. If he is a butler, why am I feeding his cat? Alright. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Engard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. That's all you can tell me about him. I don't think he'd kill anybody. Oh, okay. It is not appropriate for the lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for... Yeah, I got it. You know, I would have thought Mr. Engard, the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a good point, actually. This is all suspicious. It's a very cute cat you've got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoo. Okay, that just furthers my question then. Why did we come here to take care of Shoo? And, anything else? No, not yet. Yep. Well, then I guess I don't need the piece of scrap paper anymore. Wait! Nice note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Wait! Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. You don't say! Now, if you'll excuse me. Shouldn't someone feed Shu? A giant bicycle is flying through the air. And Bicycle Pearls is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own. Really? Wow! But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. Way to crush your dreams, Phoenix. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Oh, what is it with me and feeling inferior today? Is it bad? My first thought was like, well, it is kind of suspicious that he would just have a space to have people sitting around because you can't really do that right now. And then I realized that that has absolutely nothing to do with what was, anything going on when the game was made. That's just weird how that has become such like an ingrained part of my mindset. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here. It's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do. Aha! Alright, now those are suspicious. Ah, there are masks here. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of neo-old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. That's a good point. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. It's for Shu. That is for Mr. Ingard's cat to use. That was on screen. The text was on screen. I looked away for a second and was processing. I'm like, oh, I bet that's for Shu. The other part of what I was processing was that Maya's probably on the other side of that door. Oh, you mean Shu? The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering. Or to keep people from leaving. Ooh. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Think that's everything? Alright, I feel pretty good about that. Okay. So, we didn't really get any clues out of that, but, well, we didn't get anything to, present, but I'm pretty confident Maya's here. I don't necessarily think they were trying to be subtle about that. It's a stage they were going to use for the post-ceremony stage show. After the show, there was supposed to be a press conference, but that press conference, it was really the victim, Juan Carita, trying to disclose something about Mr. Engard, which he didn't really seem to know anything about unless he's lying. But they're both heroes. Why would they do something so unheroic? They may look like heroes on the outside, but on the inside, they're only human. Oh. These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at an empty stage, okay? Seats for the spectators, but it's too bad neither event is going to be held now. Okay. Alright. Can't imagine I'm going to get anything by looking at that. Let's go to the hall. Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. I'll come back to this room. I feel like we've looked at everything numerous times. Oh, we can't go into the rooms though. Hey, city boy. Lotta, you're still here. Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop. Yeah. This hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. That's actually kind of true. But do you have a camera? Right, given. Photographers gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Alright, let's ask some questions. Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here for the entire time, you know. Bought a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Because she wasn't here the entire time that night. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. Alright, scandal. So about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about Engard shoving his manager lady onto Karita? Yeah. Ha, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know. Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bold duders. I'm not familiar with the expression. Could you explain? Hey, what's with ya? Why you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? That's about the camera. Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. That's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get me my camera back. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee I'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Nope. Think that's how that... Sure. Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you there. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. If you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already? Oh, this game. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love it. Where can we go? Karita. Oh, it won't let me into Engard's room. Why would it not let me into Engard's room? I know they said that that's where they're investigating, but why are they investigating there and not Karita's? Right? That's weird. This is where someone died. It's probably where I'd spend most of my time. What? Mr. Nick, there's a monster. Kill it. What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning? Alright, it's really... No, because Adrian's in custody. Gumshoe is with us. I can't think of anyone else who'd be passed out drunk here. I hate evil ghosts. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Nope. I got nothing. Excuse me, watch who you're calling a demon brat. Ah! Zoinks! It's the alien! Who you calling an alien? It's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? What's wrong with you young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to poor old Juan, and you're disturbing me. Oh, good. You're here. That doesn't make me hate my life or anything. Please talk to me up the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I've seen everything. I like this. This is how we can get people to behave. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. You have literally never minded your own business in the entire, 2 years that I've known you. So it's not like I've had time to waste standing around here the whole night. I'll bite. Please tell me. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind the polls against Mr. Ingard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was even going to be an even bigger star than he used to be. Wait. Look, just look at the mountain of presents. Wait a second. There was a bear in that room with Maya. Ooh. I don't know how I didn't piece that together before. It's a show of the mountain, the feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? The presents, they're all bears, right? He's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Please tell me more about this because I think that actually matters. All of Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. What? Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with the bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two took it out, down by a river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too. That all really happened? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice, bears. What? I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. Thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended last night, remember? I'm like, okay, that going off is not going to be nothing. Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Wait. Isn't that the Von Karma thing? Oh, the transceiver. Okay, never mind. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you're not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. You know, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. One more day, please. All I ask for, one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright, then. A little. What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad. Connects. Damn it, did the transceiver suddenly break? No. Excuse me. Well, what happened? I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Ah, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Yes. The sooner the better. Oh my god, okay. Let's see. I think it has something to do with one of the bears. There's interference in this room because it's worked like everywhere else we've been. Okay. What can you tell me about anything? Probably not that. Probably not that either. I don't think you're going to be able to tell me anything. So that's a bed? Yup, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. How easily children are entertained. Okay, a bunch of crap on the floor. Bottles, cosmetics. This is probably where Greta fought the assailant. These glass shards. They're probably from the glass vase Miss Andrews knocked over. So that part stains up. So the Nickel Samurai's costume was in here. Yeah. I can't believe Mr. Kurita went so far just to say bad things about Mr. Engard. Well, it was a press conference, so he had to go in costume. But were Mr. Engard and Mr. Kurita friends? Not even a little bit. They weren't friends. They couldn't be friends because they were rivals. So a rival is someone who is a strong enemy? Pearls is really fired up over this, and I don't have an answer for her. Looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner that night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. He had a lot of food at the award show that night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Okay. So many bears. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems, Growl. Why is this happening to me? I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Okay. Oh, the laptop. It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops, for a second there I forgot I was talking with Pearls and not Maya. Ouch. Okay. Where else can we go? We can go to the hallway. We can go to the hall. Hotel lobby? We can go to... Oh, we haven't been to criminal affairs. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. They have none! Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victim's list around. You gotta be kidding me, there's over 100 people in there! Mr. Nick, is Mr. Engard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Oh, there's no one to talk to here. We'll just take a look at this. Detective desk, computers, files. Okay, nothing. You. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Prosecutor Von Karma was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot her? I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. In the Blue Badger. Ah, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name? Oh, yeah, we did this. I hope you succeed in your mission, sir. Alright. So nothing here. Where else can we go? Back to detention? No. Gumshoe, what you got for me? Ooh, something. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. We asked him about everything. We presented... Alright, what haven't we shown him? I've shown him that I'm a lawyer, which is, you know, most important. Oops. I accidentally mashed the button. Alright, we already went over the knife. We went over the button. Just go down the list. Nickel Samurai, tell me. Nope. So there's got to be something new here, right? Oh, the transceiver. Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. Oh! What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh. Maybe it's fixed itself. That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Surprised you would know that. Electromagnetic interference. Alright, let's just keep going. No, please don't make me instant noodles. Did I ask him about the people too? Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I'm just gonna finish this since we've already gone this far. We did the button already. Nothing. Lotus, did we do that? Yeah, we did. Okay. Oh wait, did we? This was Nickel Samurai, was doing Miss Andrews. Yeah, this is... Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we did. And I asked about that. Before we go over every single profile... Aha! I had a hunch. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when radio waves get mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way... I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh? Computer? It's like... Oh, it's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that. So that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy to be able to understand this. So the room you were in when that interference transceiver happened. There's got to be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Ah! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Kurita's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it, I'm gonna sneak down to the precinct and get a big bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Ooh. Oh, wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal, my fingers are itching to go. Yeah! I think Gumshoe's gone insane. We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. So I gotta go through here. And then to the hall. Then to the hallway. Alright. Bug Sweeper, do your thing. Hey, you're finally here, pal. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, Bug Sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police Bug Sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is a Bug Sweeper? Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh? By who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Oh, boy. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? What? Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device to some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're going to find it, right? Right. Now, first let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around and give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the A button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? Oh, this is neat. There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves there, Mr. Nick. Super isn't exactly the best. We'll make do with what you have, right? Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves. Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick? Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe. So, is there a listening device in there? No, and I really thought it had to be in the phone, too. Cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here. A cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Karain Village. And Pearls has never lived outside that village, so... Well, I guess I can say it's impossible. I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Aha! Lamp, check. Listening device, nope. There are lots of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick? Yeah, and they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful? Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on, sorry. Okay, yep. Oh my god. I kind of want to wrap this part up before we finish the episode, but I know we're running long. So we'll see how it goes. Well, the listening device isn't in the air conditioner. Ah, yuck, this air filter is covered in dust and dirt. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's wash it. I wonder if being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal. What? Oh, nothing. I don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places. Looks like the TV was left on and is now showing an old samurai movie. Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies as well as domestic ones. You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy your dream. The radio's on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner. Professor, why isn't the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick? Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? Ah, what a lovely bear. Ah! This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick? Yes? How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies? Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, I have no idea what all that was about. Alright, I already looked at that. What's this? It's a small video camera, no listening device in this gizmo. Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick? That's what it seems like. But I want to grow bigger and bigger. Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat meat too. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why do you look troubled? I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It just sort of reminds me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh, well, anyway, looks like the listening device isn't here. Wait. Didn't it? This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? I'm like, that's too big to not be. It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean? No, not yet, but this bear's eye is... Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eye out and see what we've got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. Oomph. No! Why? We probably should have taken her out of the room. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What emitter? A transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? Okay, I think we'll call it an episode here. Sorry, that one ran a little bit long. I wanted to find at least where the transmitter was before moving on. Oh boy. So someone bugged the room. I don't really know what that means yet, but we'll just have to wait and find out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.